in the city property tax? If so, by how much? And here's a small warning, there's going to be a follow-up to this question. Mr. Kahler.
Okay. All right, property taxes, I think it's pretty clear that we do need a cut. Right now, there are a few hurdles that we need to address, and that's at the state level. So we need to partner with the 46th and Senator Bill Ferguson to address the issues of being flexible of multiple property tax levels. And when I talk about vacant and abandons, that change needs to be done at the state level, and we need to advocate for that passionately. We cannot reward blight in our community. We cannot continue to see homes abandoned, falling apart. I work, once again, at Augusta Fells, which is the corner of Edmondson and Cary on the west side. And I can tell you that 85% of that community makes less than $15,000, and it is debilitating psychologically to see how rough it is on children to see these types of homes. We need to motivate revitalization, and that's going to require partnering with the representation at the state level.
May I ask, if you need to use your cellular phone, please step outside. It's too easy to hear in here. Okay, thank you.
We need to cut the property tax, and the first way we can do it right now is to implement the split-level tax rate. I see Matt Gonter here, who was the person that brought it to our attention a couple of years ago. I introduced the resolution before the City Council, which was unanimously passed, to go down to Annapolis and ask them to give us the enabling legislation. Did it this past session and the session before that. We have not been able to get that. If you do a split-level tax rate, what that says is this. If you got a vacant piece of land, a vacant lot, right now it might be assessed for $1,000. If you make the baseline level, instead of 1,000, you make it say 10,000. If you have a vacant house, instead of that baseline level being 10,000, it's 25,000. People sit on this property at a $1,000 assessment or a $10,000 assessment. They can't sit on it when you raise the assessment. What that does is it raises the city's assessable base, which allows us then to spread the burden along a broader group of people. We can cut the tax rate, we can increase the assessable base, which has dropped from $38 billion in fiscal year 10